For those who caught up, we are now going to read chapter 26, Terrence. Terrence was a good athlete but a bad sport. Rondi and Allison were playing two square with a red ball. Can I play? Asked Terrence. No, Allison replied. You have to let me play, Terrence said. Lois says we have to share the balls. Well, we're not sharing with you, said Allison. Oh, let him play, said Rondi. All right, said Allison. We'll play three square. You better play right. I will, said Terrence. Allison bounced the ball to Rondi. Rondi bounced it over to Terrence. Terrence caught it and kicked it over the fence. You have to go get it, said Allison. Shut up, Dixie Cup, Terrence answered. Rondi ran and told Lois. DJ and Damien were playing basketball. Uh-oh, here comes Terrence, said Damien. Hey, let me play, said Terrence. Get lost, Terrence, said Damien. You have to share the balls. Lois says so, said Terrence. Okay, but just throw it in the basket. Don't kick it, said Damien. I won't, said Terrence. First, Damien took a shot. It bounced off the backboard and through the hoop. Next, DJ took a shot. He threw it underhand way up in the air. It came down through the hoop without touching the rim. Then Terrence took a shot. He kicked it over the fence. You idiot, said Damien. Take a train, peanut brain, Terrence answered. DJ went and told Lois. Stephen, Calvin, Joe, John and Leslie were playing Spud. Stephen was it. Everyone else had a number. Stephen had to throw the ball up in the air and call out a number. The person who had that number had to try to catch it. Can I play? Asked Terrence. No, said Calvin. You'll just kick the ball over the fence. No, said Joe. No way, said John. No, said Leslie. Sure, said Stephen. Newcomers are it. He gave the ball to Terrence. Just throw the ball up in the air and call out a number between 1 and 5. Okay, said Terrence. The children formed a circle around Terrence. 1,000,000, yelled Terrence as he kicked the ball over the fence. What did you do that for? Asked Stephen. Eat a frog, warthog, said Terrence. Stephen ran and told Lois. Terrence looked around. There was nothing to do. There were no balls left. Lois walked up to him. He was followed by Allison, Rondi, Damien, DJ, Stephen, Calvin, Joe, John and Leslie. What's the matter, Terrence? Asked Lois. There are no balls, said Terrence. Do you have a green ball? No, said Lois. All of my balls have mysteriously disappeared. Darn it, said Terrence. There is nothing left to kick. Nothing left to kick? Asked Terrence. Oh, I don't know about that. What do you think, Rondi? Is there anything left to kick? Rondi thought a minute. Then she smiled. She was missing her 2 front teeth. Yes, there is something left to kick, she said. Well, where is it? Asked Terrence. Let me check with Allison, said Lois. Allison, is there anything left to kick? He winked at her. There sure is, said Allison. What? Asked Terrence. How about you, Damien? Asked Lois. Can you think of anything? Damien nodded his head yes. Well, what is it? Asked Terrence. He couldn't wait. DJ, we got anything around here to kick? Asked Lois. DJ smiled. Yes, we do, he said. Give it to me, Terrence demanded. I don't know if I should, said Lois. What do you think, Calvin? Should I give it to him? I think you should, said Calvin. You heard Calvin, said Terrence. Give it to me. Not so fast, said Lois. Leslie, should I give it to him? Oh, yes, I think he deserves it, said Leslie. Give it to me, Terrence repeated. Do you also think he deserves it, Joe? Asked Lois. Yes, I think so, said Joe. What about you, John? Asked Lois. Definitely give it to him, John answered. Come on, said Terrence. Recess is almost over. We'll leave it up to Stephen, said Lois. Whatever he says goes. Let him have it, said Stephen. You heard him, Lois, said Terrence. Let me have it. Okay, said Lois. He picked Terrence up and kicked him over the fence. Thanks for reading. Stay tuned.